Hey, this is Lake with Evergreen here on a roof here in Boise. This roof was struck by a branch from a tree during a windstorm. Seen this tree, and we got a nice little patch here. But yeah, here's our hole in the roof. This patch looks like it was done properly. It's going up under. One of the first things I noticed on the ridge here is these are actually just shingles. Here we have our ridge cap shingles. These are just regular shingles cut to the ridge cap size because they probably just ran out of ridge cap when they were putting the roof on. Pretty aggressive degranulation here on the ridge cap, and then a little bit kind of all over the roof. You can see it's really bad right in this area particularly, but this is just the granules falling off over time, and then we're seeing that layer of fiberglass exposed, which just means the roof is pretty much at the end of its life, which I believe this one is over 20 years, so we are probably about there. With these punctures, this guy here has an opening in it, which is concerning. This really needs just to be sealed up. Yeah, big fat gap right here. This allows water to get right in. It's bigger on this side even. This one is what it should look like. See, we have, I mean, the sealant's getting old, but it is sealed. The storm collar is sealed around the puncture, so not gonna have any issues here. This transition metal going onto this little metal patio cover, I'd like to see it sticking out a little farther on both sides. But also not the end of the world. Doesn't really look like there's a whole lot to protect super aggressively down there anyway. Obviously the gutters are full of sticks and stuff. Could benefit from a cleaning, but oh, here's another one with just an absolutely open storm collar. Yeah. And this one looks pretty tight. I'd still like to see it sealed a little better, but it's less bad than the other two. Only have 2 vents for ventilation, which is super low for here. I mean, you could probably have 4 here. I don't know why they only have 2 exhaust vents, but I also don't know what the intake vent situation is. Either, we always run a ridge vent, so it'd be a continuous vent across the ridge, which is just more effective than these RV49 exhaust vents. But if you look at like that roof, I mean, that section of roof is not much bigger than this, and you got 4 over there. Here we only have 2. And then obviously we got exposed nails here getting rusted out. Should be covered with caulk, but also not the end of the world. This shingle also, I'm almost positive, is discontinued, so I think it'd be very hard to do a patch here that looks good or matches, especially with the age of these shingles. I mean, you can see the degranulation. So that is all I have to say.